Christ Triumphant for February 5th. The reading is entitled, Enoch's Experience Can Be Ours. Hebrews 2:11. For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one, for which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren. Of Enoch it is written that he lived 65 years and begat a son. After that he walked with God 300 years. During these earlier years, Enoch had loved and feared God and had kept his commandments. But after the birth of his first son, Enoch reached a higher experience. He was drawn into a closer relationship with God. He realized more fully his own obligations and responsibility as a son of God. What a blessed thing it is that we have an Enoch. Notwithstanding the corruption that was so great around him, yet he walked with God, and his light shone out to that degenerate age. And if Enoch walked with God amid corruption, then why cannot men and women walk with God today in this age of the world? Many of us know something of this experience. We know that in sadness and grief we feel very frail, but we know that Jesus is right by our side to sympathize with us, and he will help us. When we commune with our best friend, he is right by our side. We need not go into the heavens to bring him down, for he is right by us to help us. As we walk in the streets with those who care not for God or heaven or heavenly things, we can talk to them of Jesus. We have something more precious than they to look upon. It is Jesus. He is with us in the moral darkness of this age. We can tell him of the afflictions of our soul and the wickedness in the world, and none of these things need hinder us. We can talk to Jesus. We can talk with Jesus as Enoch talked with God. He could tell his Lord all about his trials. Enoch formed a righteous character, and the result was that he was translated to heaven without seeing death. When the Lord shall come the second time, there will be some who will be translated without seeing death, and we want to know if we will be among that number. We want to know if we are wholly on the Lord's side, partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust, not by trying to make a clear path for our feet where we shall have no trials or difficulties to meet, but by placing ourselves in right relation to God and letting him take care of the consequences. Thank you for listening.